What's going on, guys? Chinese guy here. Welcome back to yet another Battlefield 4 trailer breakdown, and this time we finally got our hands on the official Battlefield 4 Dragon's Teeth DLC trailer after the 1-hour live stream of the new maps. So without further ado, let's just watch the trailer itself.
The Americans believe they have dealt us a crushing blow. But our fleet was merely the tip of the spear. Their arrogance now brings them to our shores and into the very heart of the dragon.
Now, in this breakdown, I will only talk about the interesting parts of this trailer since the video actually contains a lot of reused shots. But getting started, we can see the map pro market, and there are a few US soldiers on dirt bikes riding around the streets getting shot up by the Chinese troops pretty badly. Now, what made this shot really interesting is the dirt bikes themselves. As you guys may know, the dirt bikes was a DLC vehicle for the China Rising DLC. No other maps had the dirt bikes except for the China Rising maps, but as you will see throughout this trailer and in the DLC, DICE has actually decided to put vehicles and even game modes from the past DLCs into these maps, which could anger the community because people could have paid for a single DLC pack alone, and now some players will just be receiving some free content which someone else paid for. Then in this shot we can get a look at the map Sunken Dragon. Here we've got 2 Chinese soldiers and 1 American soldier fighting for control for the dam or the wall towers. And actually this is the location where you can activate the Levolution, and according to the live stream there is one button in one of these 3 control towers which any players can walk up to it and press it in order to drain the lake of water. Moving on, this shot shows the map Lupimi Garden and a few players playing Capture the Flag, which was the game mode introduced in the Second Assault DLC expansion pack, and now I guess they are just bringing it back. And later in the same shot, we can actually see an engineer placing a slam onto the walls of this bridge, so when the enemy drives by, they blow up. I think when this DLC finally comes out tomorrow, we should be expecting lots of players doing the same thing because these slams can make for really easy kills. Then in this next shot we get a look at the new battle pickup, the RAWR. It is basically an EOD bot on steroids with machine guns and a grenade launcher. It actually has 12 rounds in the grenade launcher in total and 600 rounds in the machine gun, so I'm guessing this thing won't last forever, which I think if it did, it would be pretty powerful since it can deal a lot of damage. Then in this next shot we can actually see the map Lupimi Garden again, and it actually shows the skid loader and with a US support player riding on the bucket. Now the skid loader was actually a vehicle introduced in the Second Assault DLC, So I'm just guessing they are just bringing it back again. And then moving on, we have the same map, but this time it actually shows a pretty cool Levolution event. There is a remotely detonated IED somewhere placed along this bridge, and as some US soldiers run onto it, the Chinese engineer actually detonates his IED, blowing up the bridge and causing all the soldiers which were on the bridge to fall to their deaths. It is a pretty cool Levolution event aside from the landslide or wall of water, which is the major or bigger Levolution event in this map. And speaking of that Levolution, we can actually in the next shot get a look how it actually works. Now on the map there are 2 draining ports or some sort, and throughout the live stream we'll see it actually draining itself, but as soon as 2 buttons are actually pressed on each side of the map, these ports will actually close, causing some pressure to build up in these pipes and finally bursting the water tower, causing the giant mudslide. Anyways, that about wraps up this trailer breakdown. The DLC itself will be coming out tomorrow on the 15th for all premium members and 2 weeks later for the regular players. So make sure you stay tuned to my channel for all the coverage of this DLC. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below and subscribe. If not, hit the dislike button, but also subscribe. I would love your constructive criticism and your feedback, and I'm sure in the very near future I will make a video which you will enjoy. Thanks for watching. Peace out, guys.